This is going to be a continuation of our series, TalkBack Highlights. TalkBack 13.1 was recently released by Google, and along with it came a few new features that we are going to cover in this series. Today, in installment number 51, we are going to cover how to use actions with TalkBack's reading controls. So previously, how you would use actions is you would bring up the TalkBack menu and you would select actions, and there would be a list of actions for you to choose from. Alternatively, you could go into your gesture settings and assign actions to a specific gesture that you could bring up directly without having to invoke the TalkBack menu. But now in 13.1, it's even easier than that. You are now able to just swipe up and down to go through a list of actions. So if there's an item in focus that has actions, the default reading control for that, or what we sometimes call granularity, will be set to actions. So you can just swipe up and down to go through those actions. I'll give you an example here. So I'm on the home screen. If I want to add a new app to my home screen, what I could do is bring up the app drawer.
App suggestions, unlabeled.
And find an app.
Audible.
So if you swipe up or down, it will cycle through the different actions available.
Shortcuts and notifications. Add to home screen. Activate.
And once you've gone back to activate, you know you've gone through all of the actions, because activate, which would be open, is the default action. So
Shortcuts and notifications.
if I want to add it to the home screen,
Add to home screen.
I just swipe it till I hear that and double tap.
Home. Item added to home screen. Home screen 2 of 2. Audible.
So that's one example of actions. I'll show you another. I'll bring down my notification shade.
Notification shade. 10:28 a.m., Thursday, January 12th. Casting, do not disturb, Wi-Fi 3 bars, battery 74%.
So I'm just going to find a notification here.
Collapsed, Telegram, bullet, 14 new messages from 3 chats, bullet, 7 hours ago.
So let's say I want to dismiss this. All I'd have to do is swipe up
Dismiss.
and double tap.
Collapsed, Marcus Brownlee, is Apple giving MagSafe to Android?
So as you can see, it automatically went down and put the next item in focus in my notification shade, so I can just swipe up and dismiss that one if I want.
Dismiss. Collapsed, Google Play, bullet, johnmdyer05@gmail.com, bullet, 31 minutes ago, your Google Play order received from January 12, 2023.
So as you can see, it just went down to the next notification. And if you want to continue dismissing notifications in that manner, you can. It's quick and easy. So I'm going to go back to my home screen.
Home. Gmail has 1 notification.
I'm just going to show you another example. I'm going to go into Gmail.
Mail. Compose. Inbox.
See what we have here.
Unread. Citi Custom Cash SM MasterCard. Your statement is available online.
So if I want to delete this because I'm not interested in keeping it around, I'd simply swipe up.
Delete.
And double tap.
Me. 3 messages. Welcome to the...
And so, as you can see, I stopped it, but the next message went in focus. And of course, there's more actions other than delete and dismiss. So if I continue to swipe through.
Delete. Archive. Add star. Activate.
And once you get back to activate, you know you've gone through all the different actions. So that's just a couple of examples of where you can use actions. Another I'm going to show you is text editing. So I'm going to open Keep Notes.
Home. Gmail. Window Home. Keep Notes.
And I've already created a note here.
This is a sample note used to demonstrate how to edit text with the new Actions Reading control. Showing English US QWERTY. Keep notes. Editing. This is a sample note used to demonstrate how to edit text with the new Actions Reading control. Note for note body.
So this is the text field that I'm in, and that's the text I've already typed in here. I just want to show you if I swipe up and down.
No previous heading.
So it's set to heading. So I'm going to need to change to actions by either swiping up and down or swiping down and up.
Paragraphs. Lines. Words. Characters. Actions.
And once you've found actions, you can swipe through the different actions you have.
Start or end selection mode. Select all.
Oh, I'm just going to select all.
Selected text. This is a sample note used to demonstrate how to edit text with the new Actions Reading control. Paste.
I'm going to keep swiping.
Copy.
I could copy.
Cut.
I'm going to cut.
Cut. This is a sample note used to demonstrate how to edit text with the new Actions Reading control. Text copied. Showing recently copied or captured content as candidate.
So it just read the text that I cut, and the text field is now empty. So if I swipe back down,
Paste.
I can paste it by double tapping.
Pasted.
And if I swipe again,
Select all. Start or end selection mode.
let's start selection mode.
Selection mode on.
And then,
Period. Selected.
so it's put the granularity back to characters. I'm going to change it to words
Words.
and
Control. Selected. Reading. Selected. Actions. Selected.
so actions reading controls is now highlighted. If I wanted to delete just that text, I could simply change my granularity or reading control back to actions.
Characters. Actions. End selection mode.
And then swipe up or down
Select all. Paste.
until
Copy.
I find
Cut.
cut.
Cut. Actions Reading control. Text copied. Showing recently copied or captured content as candidate.
So that's just a couple of examples of how it's easier to use actions through the reading controls rather than bringing up an actions menu. I'm going to show you a couple of things you can adjust in the TalkBack settings now that this is an option. So I'm going to bring up TalkBack settings.
TalkBack menu. Actions.
So as you can see, actions is in the TalkBack menu. So one of the things I'm going to show you how to do is remove this if you plan on using actions as a reading control from now on. Then you don't need this to be in the menu, and it can help you get to other menu items faster if it's not here. So I'm going to find TalkBack settings.
TalkBack settings.
I'm going to open it.
Keyboard hidden. TalkBack settings. Navigate up.
I'm going to change my granularity to headings,
Words. Paragraphs. Headings.
and I'm going to swipe down to
Audio. Controls.
controls, and under here,
Customize focus indicator. Customize gestures. Customize menus.
you're going to want to go to customize menus.
Customize TalkBack menu. To use the TalkBack menu, tap the screen with 3 fingers. You can also swipe up then right, or swipe down then right.
So I'm going to open this.
Actions for current item.
So actions for current item is the first heading, and under this heading, you're going to find
Spelling suggestions. Shows when the cursor is on a misspelled word, checked.
and.
Actions. Shows when actions exist for the current item, including copy, paste, select, and more, checked.
So this is checked. I'm going to uncheck this. You don't have to, but I don't need this in my TalkBack menu anymore, so I'm going to turn this off.
Not checked.
And alternatively, if you had previously set up a gesture to bring up the actions menu, you can now reassign that gesture to any other action you want. So it essentially frees up another gesture for you to customize if you are the type to customize your gestures. So that brings this installment, number 51, of TalkBack highlights to an end.